Yo, the Huns can say I'm keen. I'll take that to the chin. The Huns can say I'm keen. Because this was something when we were covering the Calgora sisters, I've been wondering in my head, and then I saw like a YouTube short, right? They were saying that, which one? Eliana is the youngest. They were saying that Sunday and Demetra had got Botox and all that. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of believable. I'm going to keep it a buck. I can believe that. Does Miss Presley Faith, did she get Botox? Because I'm looking at this mark, and they always say they have the dark marks where the needle goes in. Does she get Botox? I'm asking. The Huns can let me know. I'm asking. I'm not saying for sure, bro. She got the work done. All this. But, like, it just had me a little curious.
Sensitivity. So, when I was in 8th grade, I went to a really small...
Like, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Please let me come back to the tea party. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, seriously. One of the Huns. Somebody confirm that for me. Did she use Botox or whatever?
School. There were only like 50 kids.
Also, how old is Presley Faith? Like, hold on. Can we just look that up? Hold on. Am I spelling her name wrong? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, let me see. She's 15! Boy, get the... Oh, no. Bro, they got him in the psyops from the earth. Bro, never, bro. Oh, my God, bro. You're kidding me. Ain't no way she potentially getting Botox at 15, brother. At 15, brother? Bro. Bomba clat, wagwan.
Bomba clat!
Bomba clat. Wagwan. Your young ones need to go live out your childhood. You need to go make them memories. For the girly pops, the Huns, and of course, the babes. You already know. It's been a few days since Trilly stepped into the tea party, and
Girly pop.
we got a new girly pop or influencer girly pop into some tea. You already know we got to spill. Apparently a Hun named Presley Faith has gotten into some drama with another one of these content houses. Y'all don't even get me started about yapping about the Bop House with the OF Jezebel Pipeline PSYOP. Bad works we got going on there. But apparently she's in another one of these content houses, and there's been some drama not only surrounding Hun, but some stuff going on with the house. So, of course, we got to check in on it and spill the tea. And to that, the Hun, Miss Coco Bird, dropped right the video for us to go out and check and see. So, yeah, we ain't wasting no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see what's going on with the influencer girly pop, Presley Faith. You already know, like I said in the intro, shout out to the love with the Hun. Miss Coco's crazy, Miss Coco Bird. We got the pathetic Presley Faith situation, racism, glow house drama. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video about the Hun. Down description, first link, sure to love it, of course. Like I said, Miss Coco popped. And let's not waste any more time. Yo, we on the left side of the screen? I don't know what I was doing last time we was recording. But y'all know how we get down. Let's get right into it.
Presley Faith is someone most people would consider at once had it all. She had everything in her hands. Tons of followers, tons of respect, tons of love, and tons of online
The cloud, the money.
friends.
Okay, it's giving me a little bit of a glow. Look at the before and then look at the after.
But within a few videos and a few screenshots, people began to come for her. She has some steep allegations, so in this video we'll be getting over them and seeing if she's innocent or not. Reminder that these are allegations, but they are very serious and should be handled as
Now you're done.
such.
I'm going to the beach today and I am a little scared because I do not want my skin to get damaged at all, so we're going to be very careful with the skincare we use today.
She is also an example of how someone so young can get so popular and so famous at such a young age, but how risky
The cloud, the money. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. Especially if you legit, yo, go out and make memories and shit, bruh. Stop trying to become TikTok famous at like 11 years old, bruh. Go have a fucking life, you know what I mean? Because, like I say all the time with Drilly, once you become like, you know what I'm saying, an adult, a real adult with responsibilities and shit like that, bro, you got bills to pay and Jones, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have fun in your life. Still, I wouldn't say you're never gonna have fun. But yeah, all the bullshittery, it's looking like that's cut out and dry and done. So yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, fuck the clout.
that could truly be. She's also a member of the Glow House, so we'll be looking at that as that has recently gotten some controversy as well. But first, go to Coco's shop to either get these cute plushies to help Mustafa and his family, or get a really cute t-shirt or sweatshirt. All are reasonable prices and incredibly fun and cute. You will be helping raise money for a Palestinian family as well as getting an amazing item. Check it out, link in description. Also, thanks to you guys for purchasing a lot of t-shirts and sweatshirts. We'll be putting a few $100s into Mustafa's GoFundMe.
This one is the best one on the market right now. This one is my favorite because it leaves absolutely no white casting like all of those other ones do.
Presley makes very simple content.
White casting, alright, we're doing a little research. I don't know what that is. Casting. What up? white cast from sunscreen is a white residue that some sunscreens leave on the skin, most commonly from mineral sunscreens, which use zinc oxide and titanium dioxide and UV filters. Okay, oh, I get it. Okay, so it's like when you still, it looks like you still got like some of the sunscreen on and shit. Okay.
She's kind of like Paul Too Real in a way. I'm not.
And you already know. Yeah, don't say this lame ass John to the babes. It's not even disrespectful. It's just lame as fuck. Yo, somebody gotta go talk to the hubs, cause we gotta find shit. We gotta find shit. Like, yo, that shit Paul Too Real was doing, holy fuck. That shit was sending me to a whole nother dimension. I'm like, brother, I understand you a jit, but boy, this shit is cringe. And that shit got him into some bullshittery. Don't even get me started on that jump, bro. He was in with the allegations. With the fucking, actually that wasn't an allegation. They had him on a screenshot with the Nick stick, but I didn't even give a fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you a jit, do not do drugs and all that shit. But if you end up hitting 18, you do that shit, you gotta understand at some point it's self-accountability, bro. I'm always gonna tell Hez not to do Jones. If you do it, that's you. Second to that, yo, they were saying he had like the drunk driving allegations and shit like that. He was popping out to the parties. He had the one girly pop that was making a vid on him. Say he was getting a little bit too frisky. I'm like, brother, this is a direct example of why I be saying fuck the clout, bro. It'd be ruining these niggas' minds.
I'm talking about his allegations. I'm talking about the content they make. It is kind of
you can't even put yourself in these scenarios, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
similar. It is advice, lip syncing, showing off her new nails, simple content like that doesn't seem like it would get you into any type of controversy. It seems like one of the easiest ways to make money if you're going to get popular off of that. You know, it doesn't require tons of stuff, and I respect that. I respect creators that are able to do things like that. But as we know, even if you are just doing simple stuff like this, it can be risky to put your face online and gain a lot of followers because you can be exposed or receive allegations, true or false, that can ruin your
Yeah, that's what really sucks about fucking clout.
reputation for life.
Or better yet, not even, well, yeah, no, that is a factor, duh, I mean when that sucks about clout, but more or less to the factor, like, bro, when niggas just don't like you. Like, that ass, you could do nothing wrong and some niggas will just not fuck with you. It just,
And really just mess up the rest of your life.
but then that's a whole nother John I be saying all the time too. Like, if you want to become a content creator and all that shit, you gotta know, bro, number one thing, you're gonna get criticism whether it's justified or not, bro. Some niggas, again, just not gonna fuck with you.
Hi, I'm Embry. Hi, I'm Julia. And welcome to the Glowing Girl Podcast.
Bro, every time I see this thing fall.
Today we will be talking about what our life is like as an influencer. Okay, so obviously you see that we're going on trips a lot and we're traveling the world. America actually, but it is actually so fun. Like, it is such a reward.
Preslee has even collabed with creators like Paul Too Real, which I just mentioned, because they make very similar content. It does make sense. But what happens when you are in a very common collab with someone and they get exposed for something? And we're not talking about Paul Too Real.
That shit gonna correlate back to you.
We're talking about the other people part of the Glow House when Preslee got allegations pushed her way. Recently, a lot of screenshots and videos have been circulating. Firstly, there's apparently a video which I've been looking for and found it where she apparently is with her friend at school and her friend slips the N-word. And here it is.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What? How do you
Found it where she apparently is with her friend at school and her friend slips the N-word. And here it is.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What? How do you
Yo, yeah, I must be the dumbest nigga alive.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What?
All I'm hearing is, thank you.
Girly pop.
Like, this sounded like casual girly pop, like, lingo, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Like, thank you, girly. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did niggas hear an N-word? Wait, Presley's friend slips up with the word, like, bro, I'm dead ass serious, bro.
It's the N-word, and here it is.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What? How do you
Hey, just let my computer stay on.
Whenever you say that would be fine.
Hey guys, is there anybody, can I ask, is there anybody still working besides me?
I played this a lot of times, and I really
Bro, I'm just sitting here fucking lost, bro. I'm like, yo, when did she say the N-word? Bro, I'm playing that shit one more time. I swear to God.
where she apparently is with her friend at school and her friend slips the N-word. And here it is.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What?
Thank you.
How do you
Hey, just let my computer stay on.
Whenever you say that would be fine.
Hey guys, is there anybody, can I ask, is there anybody still working besides me?
I played this a lot of times, and I really could not hear it, but a lot of people have said that she does say it. You can turn the volume up and see for yourself, so I'm not going
That shit is like maxed out, bro. Or okay, well, maybe it wasn't maxed out. All right, hold on. We gonna turn it up to max volume, bro. One more time. I know this shit annoying as fuck, but I'm really trying to see where they're getting this from.
and found it where she apparently is with her friend at school and her friend slips the N-word. And here it is.
Romeo, you're such a party pooper.
Thank you. What?
Bro, she did not say the fucking N-word, bro. And which one are we saying she said? Like the hard R or some shit? Because I'll tell you right now, nigga, she did not. The fuck? Like,
How do you
Hey, just my computer stays on.
Whenever you say that.
Hey guys, is there anybody, can I ask, is there anybody still working besides me?
I played this a lot of times and I really could not hear it, but
Yeah, I can't hear that shit either, so I'm disregarding this shit.
a lot of people have said that she does say it. You can turn the volume up and see for yourself. So I'm not going to say that she for sure said it because this is an allegation. There's no proof for it, but they do seem to react very, very surprised to something she said, but then again, she could have said some other term. I'm not
Bruh, that's okay. Yeah, that shit is a nothing burger. She didn't say the N-word. We're gonna keep moving on.
100%, but let me know what you hear, specifically due to this video. She has been caught in multiple
Like, see, this is the thing. Like, and again, we're gonna see more like stuff with like the Hun Presley Faith or whatever. But there's another thing where I hate covering these jits drama. We talk about it all the time, especially with the influencer girly pops, because the majority of their audience within getting a drama is teenage girly pops. Bro, we're not sitting here wasting time on this fuckery. I'm dead ass serious. Like, yo, again, I just said earlier, you gotta stay jits. But, bro, Trilly is an unk. Or a lot of heads put me on unstatus. I'm fucking 22. I'm gonna tell you right now, as an adult, quote unquote, yeah, this is some bullshittery. No one should be focusing on this bullshit. Like, bruh, literally in this clip, I cannot hear for a bar any racial term coming out of that Hun's mouth. Sidebar to that, bruh, even if this was one of the things that got on a controversy, bro, we need to focus on the more main shit, because this ain't shit.
videos lip syncing, allegedly, I have to say probably for legal purposes, but I've seen multiple videos where she is lip syncing to songs, specifically rap songs, where she does lip sync the N-word. And usually not even lip syncing it, like she's full on singing along with it, which is also a big no-no, which I can't play for copyrighted reasons because these songs are definitely copyrighted. I mean, like they're pretty popular songs, but you get what I mean. Here is the clip. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, she does lip sync to it, and a lot of people are mad about that. That's not the only one. Once again, there's more clips of that, so a lot of people
I don't care.
were like, yeah, you can't do that because you are white, and for obvious
Yeah, but like, dude, again, is she like being directly derogatory towards some minority race, like in all factors? See, this is the thing. I get it. Duh. Obviously, we shouldn't be saying slurs, none of this shit, especially if you're not black, saying the N-word and all this shit. But like, bruh, I do not care about this, bruh. Like, yo, there is way more shit we could be canceling other niggas for, Destiny, like, than this shit. Like, I'm dead ass. Like,
reasons. I mean, I'm gonna give my personal opinion here. I don't think you should be lip singing along to rap songs, but there's more allegations that have been resurfacing. A lot of people have also been very, very mad because she has been reposting a lot of pro-Trump videos, or allegedly.
Oh yeah, no, please, no, I have to see this shit because they were saying this. They were saying the Calgara sisters because their mom was reposting Trump videos. Now they're Trump supporters and fucking Zionists. I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro. Politics has destroyed niggas. Has destroyed niggas. And I know we're at the tea party. There probably ain't no bros watching, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it keeps getting included in these Huns tea spills, these dramas we popping out at the tea party talking about this. It's destroying the space. I don't even know. Bro, why are jits even talking about politics, nigga? Make memories. Holy fuck.
Obviously, because there are screenshots that have been shared, and screenshots can't easily be faked. There's a possibility they could be real, because Paul Too Real did also get in trouble for a similar thing, and his defense was that he just does that when any president gets power. So that has been a common theme with these type of influencers, but once again, screenshots can be faked. We'll be getting into why people are also mad at the Glow House, which she's part of, soon, because there's a lot of stuff going around there, and that's going to take a bit to cover for obvious reasons. You'll understand soon. But another reason people are annoyed with her is because she continues to collab and talk about stuff in videos with Paul. As you know, you saw the interview earlier. They do a lot of collabs, and people
Paul should dead ass be chilling by himself right now. Like, I'm dead ass serious, bro. Like, he need to fuck fine shit. Fuck the huz. You already know. It's all respect to babes. But we're speaking from the stance of Paul Too Real. Fuck fine shit again. Fuck the huz. Fuck the Nick Sticks. Fuck driving, nigga. Fuck posting them bullshit ass TikToks. I mean, the fucking ones about fine shit in the huz. He need to fucking post his normal shit. Like, at this point, bro, he got himself wrapped up into too much shit already, bro. I don't even know what the fuck he doing.
I've canceled Paul recently for a lot of different reasons. I've made multiple videos on it. I would watch more of my most recent ones because they're more updated on the situation, but he steals videos.
Watch them.
He has done a lot of things allegedly that are not great. There's just so many different things that people don't like about him. So when she collabs with him, a lot of people see that as her siding with him.
There was over 1 million entries, which...
Yeah, that's dumb. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time to that, I could also understand where people would imply that from. Because the way I look at it with collaborations and shit, I'm not looking at it like a lot. See, this is the thing I need to break to y'all too. A lot of y'all are looking at these collabs and all that as parasocial Johns. Like, yeah, they're actually friends or collabing all this shit. And motherfuckers, especially creators in these type of spaces and streamers and shit, bro, they collaborate for one thing: numbers. You combine audiences, there's more people on your John, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers is not real friends. So if you think a lot of these heads are dead ass tight, bro, they cool, they gonna always be all peace. They're not. I'm gonna break that thin. My dumbass. No, I said pin. I'm gonna break that thin line of parasociality. I talk about it all the time, especially on here. That shit needs to be broken. Break that shit. These motherfuckers are not really friends. I doubt it. I will never believe that they truly are.
It was absolutely insane and mind-blowing, and we put them into a random picker. Exactly 20 minutes ago, the winner was drawn, and her name is Savvy. I will tag her in the caption below. Currently waiting on a response, and if she doesn't respond in about 16 hours, we will have to pass the opportunity up to someone else. So if she doesn't answer, you guys still might have a chance.
The Glow House has recently gained a lot of attention on TikTok. For those who don't know what it is, it's basically a group of influencers that make videos together, and sometimes, like you can see in this video, they choose to include people. Their whole motto is about spreading positivity. It seems like a cool idea from the start, but it's gotten more controversial as it goes on. Sometimes they will
Yeah, it's always seeming good from the start.
invite people, such as a cancer patient, to be part of the Glow House.
What? Hold on.
But it's gotten more controversial as it goes on. Sometimes they will invite people, such as a cancer patient, to
Cancer patient.
be part of the Glow House, which I think sounds pretty sweet. Like, when you just hear about it, like, that does sound like a pretty cool and sweet thing to do.
I'm like, but then where's the nuance? Because somehow this got turned bad, right?
They make TikToks together, and there's a lot of fun influencers in it, and it overall just seems like something fun. So you must decide. I'm not even going to give my opinion on this because I just don't want to get attacked, and I don't really have an opinion on this specifically. Do you think that this house, by the end of this video, do you think that this house is problematic or not?
Yeah, that's the shit. I don't give a fuck about getting attacked. I've said it from day one. We literally just said it earlier, bro. You gonna get criticism. I'm finna tell you how I feel about this John. But what I'm seeing off the basis already from the earlier John, bro, they canceling Miss Presley Faith or whatever for racism, or her friend or whatever for racism. That shit was looking stupid. I ain't hear none of a hard R and N-word and anything. So yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you. We about to see, but I'm finna really tell you now, cause yeah, bro, these heads not gonna like you, bro. Some heads gonna disagree with you. As long as you keep it cordial and amicable, it's peace, bro. But some heads not gonna do that either. So
Just comment below.
It came to my attention that a lot of people don't really know what the Glow House actually is, which is totally understandable because we haven't started yet, so you guys haven't seen anything to understand what it actually is. Okay, so what exactly is the Glow House? I guess you can classify it as a content house. I don't want it just to be a content house. I want to be able to build this into something bigger and
Hun, I would never want to rain on anybody dream, parade, passions. These content houses don't work out for shit. Yo, yo, we gotta... He said, go in the back of your head, name 5 successful content houses right now. Like, bro, you barely can name them shits. Bro, AMP, FaZe. It's definitely not the fucking EXO team. Gary, bruh, I'm gonna let you know, nigga, you're still ass at business. But yo, yeah, nah, hun, listen, I'm not gonna rain on your parade. If this is your dream and your passion, hey, listen, I hope you do well, hun. I hope you prosper. But I'm serious though, these content houses always fail. They always do. I ain't gonna lie. It's just what it is, bruh. It disperses out. Heads are too worried about competition and numbers and who gonna be the biggest. That shit.
long lasting.
So it began when a few influencers came together and decided, hey, we should make a content house and hopefully spread positivity. At the very beginning, it doesn't seem like it would be.
Oh, Jesus, I just forgot one. The Bop House. They don't fucking count. I don't give a fuck. No OF Jezebel pipeline psyops.
Controversial at all, once again, because it's literally about spreading positivity. But there have been tons of videos made with hundreds of thousands of likes about their experience in the house and why they don't like it. I thought that one of these members of the house would do a better job explaining exactly what it is and what it's supposed to be better than me, so I thought we'd play this before we really get into the core of the controversies.
I'm going to give you a rundown of the mission of the Glow House and what I expect to do and how I expect this to last and actually make an impact. As we all know, social media is the biggest thing in the entire world right now, basically, which can be amazing and a powerful place, but unfortunately the internet has turned into such a negative, not safe space.
Yeah. I would fully agree with Hun on that. The thing I say all the time, bro, me and the boss go over this. What's the one thing that's always gonna propagate online? Or always do the best and the most in terms of like views and shit? Negative shit. Negative reinforcement, negativity, John's like that. The bad bads. The drama slups and teas. Yeah, that John's usually, because something usually within those drama slots and teasers, I'm not doing too hard.
And I feel like as I've grown up, the world has just gotten to be more a negative place than it's ever been.
I think it starts off pretty solid. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm about to say, honestly, I agree with her on that.
With wanting more positivity on the internet. Obviously, I would be a hypocrite if I was like, oh, negativity is bad. I mean, negativity on itself isn't bad. It isn't bad to feel negative feelings towards a certain person or a certain creator for valid reasons. Like, it's not always a bad thing, but it can get annoying when there's just so much negativity.
Well, yeah, if it's genuine criticism, if you're levying out, like, you know what I'm saying, I guess, negative rhetoric, but the negative rhetoric is genuine criticism of somebody doing a bad because they're good. doing bad actions, bro, putting bad out into the world, then yeah. But if heads are genuinely just bullshitting out here, lying, out here misconstruing all the shit, slandering motherfuckers, spreading misinformation, yeah, bro, that's bad negativity on the internet. That's bad, bro. Because niggas out here just capping, bro. They just saying whatever the fuck, bro, for some brownie points, for some engagement. Like, yo, fuck are we doing?
So it doesn't seem like it's a bad idea from the start.
So as I've said, ever since I was a little kid, I want to do something and take action on actually trying to make the world a better and more positive place. And that's exactly what I am trying to do with the Glow House. And the best way to be able to do that is us influencers get together and use our platforms to speak out. Not only speak out, but also act on it. The whole concept of the Glow House is around 5 times a year, all of us girls are going to get together and create content. But no, it's not just lip syncing and dance trends, lip syncing with positive text on the screen. It's a lot more than that. Every time all of the members get together, which by the way, the members can vary. Just because someone's a member now doesn't mean they will be later on, and vice versa. Just because someone's not a member now doesn't mean they won't be a member later on.
So yeah, there's a lot of likes on this video. It seems very non-controversial, but when you look up the Glow House, the most videos that come up on it, at least for me, maybe I'm wrong, a lot of videos that come up on it are ones just very, very annoyed towards it. Like they feel angry feelings towards it.
Ready with me while I tell you about some of the
It always happens. That's what I'm saying. I can never believe in a content house or some shit, bro. Like literally there's only outliers, you know, we just like already said and discussed them, but like most content houses, them shits just never last.
craziest things I've experienced because I don't have hair. Starting off strong freshman year, there was a whole group chat created by basically every boy in my grade where they all just made fun of me. And then
Loser ass niggas.
they got in trouble for it, and a kid threatened to fight me because I don't have hair.
Bitch ass nigga.
Before we get into all the negativity, I thought we would look at some of the different members that are part of it. This girl is one of the members of the house, and overall they do like to spread, or their message likes to spread positivity, so they invite a lot of different people, some that have experienced various things in their life, such as bullying. As you can see, this girl was bullied online by a lot of different boys in her grade for not having hair and other difficult things.
I think we can all agree that the younger generation...
Yeah, nah, that's fun. No, that's the one thing I really be on, like, really on hot with, bruh. Yo, Yo, this is the shit that got me crying, bro. Actually, let me see if this shit is still there, bro. Let me read this shit bar for bar, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Yo. Yo, somebody was tight, because, yo, we covered Adam McIntyre yesterday. Heads was tight. Yo, you were like, all these comments trash, you know, Adam McIntyre and this John. That John true, though. Tell me where the lie is at. That John true, though. Now, again, I'm off the basis. You should already know, like I just said earlier in this shit and all the time. Trilly ain't never been a chop allegation. So attacking somebody for the appearance, ad hominem and all that shit, bro, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not gonna cap, bro. There's also the factor of, and I say it all the time too, you shouldn't stoop lower than all these bulls. And you shouldn't do that, John, because obviously wearing that, you're gonna put out more positive reinforcement and all that type of shit. But I'm dead serious, bro. Especially when it's like that. If these heads are saying something, John, bro, lame. Especially if it's on some John that you can't change. Like for her, obviously she lost the hair. Like yo, this I'm sure that if she was able to keep her hair, she would have kept it. So it's like, yo, you bullying heads over shit that, bro, they cannot change this ad hominem. Like what the fuck, bro? Let's stay on the arguments and shit like that. But yeah, I just had to get that off because I was like, what the fuck, bro? Niggas were saying I'm attacking this nigga. I'm like, nah, bro, telling the fucking truth.
Are growing up really quickly and they're being so consumed by social media, and it's kind of raising the beauty standard and things that just aren't healthy for them. And like, yes, I recognize that the Glow House may have good intentions, but I honestly feel like it's kind of toxic and harmful. Obviously, I think their main audience is a lot of younger girls. I would say ages like maybe
always. It's yeah, always, son. It's always gonna be the teenage girly pops. Trust.
Be 12 to 15, maybe
100%. I'll probably up it to like 12 to 21, but like yeah,
a little bit older. I'm not quite sure. I'm 20.
Yeah, I would say 12 to 21
years old, and I feel like I personally am just on the top of that video. I don't really understand the Glow House and the hype of like that kind of stuff, but I feel like the amount of makeup they wear.
Yeah, me either. But it's like, hey, bruh, this is what the content Johns are.
And the clothes I wear, and like just like I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. And we've seen female TikTokers or teenagers go down a really bad path in the.
God damn it, Trilly, Lelouch v Britannia commands you.
Lelouch v Britannia commands you. Obey me, subjects. Obey me, world.
I fly. Oh, wrong one. Even though, yeah, actually, future sight, because I saw this one coming. Like, bruh. Piper Raquel, Lil Tay, Bad Baby back in the day. I'm not sure what the hell is going on with Princess Amelia since she's collabing with Piper Raquel. This OF Jezebel pipeline psyop. We gotta get rid of these shits. We gotta get rid of these shits. I'm dead ass, bro. In specific though, the first person I thought of was Piper Raquel for this shit. I'm like, bro, dead fucking ass, bro. They be pushing them into these pipelines and niggas pretending like we ain't seeing that shit. Boy, get the fuck out of here.
This was one of the first videos critiquing the Glow House, and it really started, well, I wouldn't say this video directly, but it was one of the first that would end up kind of contributing to a start of a trend, really, of backlash towards the Glow House overall. This girl's main point, but she gets into some other stuff we'll be seeing soon, but her main point is that they raise very unhealthy beauty standards. I've seen a lot of people, while it does seem cool, and I'm not saying this was their intentions, it does seem cool to invite people like cancer patients and stuff like that, but the problem is that people will stitch their videos being like, I feel so bad for this cancer patient's name, whatever her name is, Brett, let's say Brett. I feel bad for Brett. She's just out there out of pity, and it just seems so mean. Like, they don't intentionally do this, but it leads to...
Nah, that's niggas in the comments, though. That's what I'm saying. These niggas sometimes, bro, heads just have super parasocial, like, connections, bro, where they're on Jones, where they just start making up fucking scenarios in their head and believing that that shit is true. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, how do we know, like, she's feeling insecure being there or whatever? Like, what?
The people that are part of it getting, like, hate TikToks made on them saying that they're only on there because of pity and stuff, and that would really hurt my feelings.
Pity, not insecurity. Pity.
Going back when I was a kid and I watched YouTube and stuff before like big social media platforms exist, I was constantly comparing myself to them. And I feel like the beauty standards and like the trends and stuff are so in your face nowadays that kids can't be themselves anymore. In that video,
that I agree with. And this is why I tell all the huns, like, hun. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
You not gonna look like any of these other huns. I'm dead ass. Not saying that you're never going to be pretty and all that shit. All the huns on a base level already are pretty. Again, truly the pander. But like dead ass though. You not gonna look like none of these fucking huns. The only hun you ever gonna look like is you. You wanna know why? Because we're all born as our own different individuals. Like, yeah, you could go out, you could see like a trend in the beauty John or whatever to recreate that for yourself. They was hating on the one girly pop. I remember that shit because she had the curly hair just like the Calgara sisters. I'm like, yo, I get it. You can take inspirations on that shit. But if you're comparing yourselves to like your favorite content creator or some of these influencers you see online and you're trying your damnedest to look just like them because people are telling them they're so beautiful, so then I'll be beautiful too. And be yourself, hun. I say it all the time. Only thing you're gonna do or be able to do is min-max. Only thing you're gonna be able to do is, yeah, especially on a physical attraction, maybe hit some makeup, maybe do your hair, gym, all this different stuff. And this applies to the bros too. This is the only stuff you're gonna be able to do, but you're never gonna be somebody else, so you shouldn't be comparing yourself to them. That's never gonna happen. Be yourself. There's gonna be somebody out there for you that's gonna find you beautiful, and for the bros find you handsome. It's that type of shit. It's like, no, I'm never gonna take my top dash and compare myself to fucking Michael B. Jordan or one of these streamer niggas that everybody glazing up or fucking Duke Dennis. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I'm not Michael B. Jordan or Duke Dennis. What the fuck? It's just never gonna happen. I'm Trilly, so fuck it. We gonna have to work with this bill.
I also mentioned like, oh, where are their parents? Like, how do they not have school and stuff? Yes, I know that homeschooling exists, but I feel like people that young should not be throwing away the in-person school experience.
Nah, I'm of the full belief that, bro, every motherfucker should go to public school. That ass, like that shit. I'm sorry to tell niggas, bro. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you got cheese and you want to send your kids to private school. I don't give a fuck. The boss gonna be in a 5-bed, 5-bath. Children still going to fucking public school. Bro, that shit is character development. Like, you dead ass. I feel like every motherfucker dead ass has to go to public school, bro. That shit is real character development. This is where you get your social interactions. You obviously get more social, not socially inept. You become less socially inept because obviously you're going through more social scenarios and all that type of shit. Like, yo, homeschooling, again, like Hunter's saying, in some aspects can be good, but on a social scale, bro, nah, your ass gotta go to school, bro. This is real shit. Like,
for doing TikTok, you have your whole life ahead of you to do social media, and the fact that you're living out of your house, and if your parents are with you and stuff, like, even if you're just now 17 or 18, I think that's way too young to get on this career path.
I agree with her because she seems to be kind of criticizing, as we can see, Preslee Faith as well, because Preslee Faith does post videos a lot, and as she says, she criticizes them for wearing a lot of makeup, which I personally don't really agree with that point, because like social media just kind of going at the Glow House specifically for this is kind of dumb, because like, let's be honest, when all of us go online,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, one of the only thing huns can do to, I guess, make themselves look better is use makeup. So I'm not gonna tell a hun to not use makeup, even though Shirley is his bias girly pop.
Girly pop.
What do I say all the time? When you wake up in the morning, at night, whatever, next to your hun, I'm assuming her face is going to be bare. It's going to be natural. That's the face that I want to see. Why? Because this is the face I'm going to see majority of the time. With that, again, am I telling hun she can never wear makeup? No, do your thing, girly pop. Feel beautiful. You already know. But, yeah. Then makeup, keep it over there. Let me see that face, hun. You feel like...
We're gonna put on probably some filters. We're gonna put on makeup. Like, that's kind of just the standard. I don't have anything against them. I feel like...
Yeah, nah. The online, though, especially on TikTok, does promote unrealistic ass beauty standards. Like, and that's what I'm saying is bad, though. And that's why I tell the huns, don't compare yourself to none of these influencer girly pops. It's like, yo, they doing the max out. Like, bruh, Don't even get me started on Miss Dow. Don't get me started on Jushika. Bro, yo, we could be here for hours.
That's kind of a dumb thing to criticize them for. I mean, yes, they're kids. There's also tons of bullying online. Like, for obvious reasons, you're probably going to wear makeup. If you don't, cool. Nothing against you, but you should not hate on people for that. And I know she's not hating on them. More like criticize them strongly for that. But I do agree with, like, throwing away your life for social media immediately is very, very dumb. Like,
yeah, I literally just got off of that. Motherfuckers should not be trying to be TikTok famous at like 11 years fucking old, bro. 13 or 14. If it's like, bro, go live your fucking life.
Immediately, like, quitting school and stuff for that is very dumb. I heard about this dropout.
Quitting school is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Recently,
I
started making a TikTok account.
I don't give a fuck how many millions you got on TikTok, motherfucker. You going to school, nigga.
Besides, I don't even need to name him, know who he is. But yeah, he's been canceled pretty recently. It's just like, dang.
Wait,
like,
who got canceled? Like...
dumb. Like, immediately, like, quitting school and stuff for that is very dumb. I heard about this dropout recently that started making a TikTok account. Most of you guys, I don't even need to name him, know who he is. But yeah, he's been canceled pretty recently. It's just like, dang. Like,
the dropout? Pretty canceled? I can't... She said he. I'm trying to... Is she talking about Corey to you? That guy? Hold on. We gonna really... It's not even pocket watching. This is just like clout watching. Hold on. Corey... Is it to you or some shit like that? Yeah, it is Corey to you. Does she mean this guy? Because I remember way back before Streaming University, he was the boy that dropped out of college or whatever to go to Streaming University. And he actually popped off and became successful or whatever. But he had that whole situation with your rage. And he was kind of getting like canceled for that jump. So I'm kind of correlate the dots. Like, is she talking about him? I don't know. If she's not, then I'm dickying. But like...
I mean, what's he gonna do now?
I think doing TikTok from home is so beautiful and cool, and like it's cool to go hang out with your friends and stuff, but I feel like there's a really big line that has been crossed. I also feel like the lack of diversity is just kind of unsettling for me. And yes, they do have like diverse people in their group, but I feel like it's not for the reason we want it to be. I also don't know the exact ages of the girls, but I feel like the age gap is kind of weird, and I feel like a lot of people were invited.
Yeah, nah. Yo, we could talk about this. This is, yeah, see, now we can absolutely talk about this.
Because followers were like, oh, you should probably invite this person. Like, oh, I guess we will. And I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. And like seeing their
like, that's an immediate for me. I'm telling you, bro, this is Piper Raquel type of shit.
Videos and stuff, like the way they interact with each other, it just seems really fake.
She does have some good points here, but I feel like they are probably going to act kind of awkward and fake to each other because they don't really know each other. You know,
and that correlates what I said earlier, where like, yeah, these motherfuckers aren't really friends, bro. The only reason you're seeing any of these niggas together, the money is going up both of them shits. Like, bro, if it wasn't for that, none of these heads are starting no damn glow houses. None of these heads are fucking collabing. None of these heads are doing that shit.
Meet up, as the girl said before, they meet up like once a year. Imagine meeting popular influencers that you know about, but you never actually really talk to, and now having to film videos with them, having to like do stuff with them in front of a camera. I would be incredibly awkward, so I can understand why it would.
Yeah, I would be awkward as fuck, and I would be the most awkward nigga because I wouldn't be there. Nah, bro, fuck these fake ass corpo shits.
Seem kind of fake because once again, these people aren't really friends. They're just like collabing.
And exactly. I actually had a few people from that group comment on my video. I don't even know people's names. I don't even know, like, I couldn't even name 5 girls from that house right now. But I had 2 girls and one of the moms.
No, she literally did the Bruce thing. He said, gun to the back of your head, name 5 Glow House members right now. Nigga, I'm dead. Nigga, I'm dead.
On my video being like,
Presley Faith? Fuck, bro, that's it.
Oh, so much happens behind the scenes. I promise you, it's like not all lip syncing and stuff. Like, we actually do stuff that's valuable. And I think that's great. But you should not have to have that behind the scenes. That should be out in the open for your followers to see. I'm
about to say, that's actually a good point on Hunt's part. Like, what does that mean behind the scenes, though? Because if you're doing good acts, I can understand if, like, you're worried about heads hitting you with the Mr. Beast argument where, oh my god, if you're doing these good acts, why the fuck are you recording it? Oh my god! That shit used to get me so fucking mad because people are so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. How the fuck are you about to give heads money and do charitable acts and all this shit with no cheese? He has to record it and post it on YouTube. I know most heads know this shit now, Big 25. But back in 23, holy fuck, I hated those niggas. And I still do, because some of those niggas do this shit on Twitter. I'm like, god damn, you niggas are so fucking stupid as fuck. It's like, bro, what? Of course he has to record this shit. It's gonna make him more cheese to keep doing good shit. Nigga? The fuck? That shit's dumb. But in their case, I can understand if that's an argument. But Hunt is literally saying, no, we're doing it different. We're not going to do the lip syncs, the POVs, the skits, all this different stuff. Now we're going to do it different. All right, we want to see the different. It's like, what?
I don't really remember her name, but only one of the girls I actually agree with. Her videos will pop up on my feed and it'll be like, get ready for me to talk about mental health, and like she'll be very just genuine, and I can just tell that she's a really nice person. I feel like the other girls are very full of themselves, which is kind of mean to say, but I really do feel like when I'm seeing them on the video, It's like just self-obsessive and it's kind of just weird.
Welcome to the internet. Self-absorption.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say that same shit low key. I'm like, yo, that just sound like a casual for me. That sound like a casual day within the slops. I'm like, you know how many ego and narcissism niggas we deal with on a casual, bro? Don't get me started on Hassan. Don't get me started on Yoko Soydubs. Oh my. Oh my god. Yeah, like obviously head shouldn't be like over here so better yet, no, you know who I really should have talked about.
Girly pop.
Miss Tan. Oh my god, I just thought about it, bro. Miss Tan with the garbage. I'm sorry, bro. Again, for the you already know how it goes. But like her garbage ass rhetoric. That one TikTok she had where she was telling heads, bro, you should pretend that everybody loves you, bro. If they're not saying anything, it's because they're secretly your admirer. If they're swooning over you, yes, you have to imagine everybody loves you. Man. I hate you ego bulls. I really do. But yeah, that John is dumb to go out and try to perceive everybody as fucking with you. And even if you do like end up getting caught and you have a good audience or whatever, and a lot of people that do fuck with you, like your content, yada yada, just appreciate heads. Don't get an ego and pretend that every nigga fucks with you now and you're unbeatable, you're undefeatable. You're not! You know how many of these motherfuckers we've seen 15 minutes of, 15, not 50, well, shout out 15 minutes of shame, I ain't gonna lie, but 15 seconds of fame, some Bobby Altoff, some fucking Haley Welches, like, bro, niggas could fall off just like that, especially off this TikTok cloud. Let's really talk about it. That's what I be saying, like, bro, you better, yo, not even you. If you're a content creator or an aspiring content creator, you better appreciate your audience, baby. Once more. I know. Trilly the Pander, he repeats himself every John. Trilly apps everything, you should know it by now. But dead serious though, you gotta appreciate your audience, bruh. Because these heads, Amelist, another one I didn't even think of, bruh. Heads like Amelist telling them to fuck off and they don't appreciate them and none of that shit. Even though your audience can't appreciate you if you don't post content for them. Dumbasses. It's dumb. But yeah, in terms of this, again, we just have to see more of the Glow House members because obviously, as far as I'm concerned right now, main one I've seen, Miss Faith.
Or absorption may not be a word, but being self-absorbed is that's kind of the thing, especially on TikTok and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how much I can specifically agree with this video because it is kind of vague. It isn't really like super.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, now we're going off of like, you're just seeing the vids and like, this is how she's emotionally feeling about these heads. I have no substantiation for that, so I can't comment on that. Like, if the other heads are self-absorbing on that, I do see that as a commonality with a lot of people in social media nowadays. But for the Glow House members besides, you know what I'm saying, obviously Miss Presley Faith or whatever, yeah, we got no substantiation for that.
Super structured. Nothing against this creator. She did have some good points, but I'm not sure about this video. Let's move on to a different video.
It's true. I left the Glow House. It is not an April Fool's prank, even though everyone thought it was. But a lot of you guys were hoping for an explanation, and I definitely owe you one.
I see Hun got the cheese in the back. Oh my god. Nothing get Trilly Jaluper the slimiest like some cheese. It's love it. Top 3 favorite snacks.
So here I am. The first thing I want to say, most importantly, is that there is no drama and there's no bad blood.
A lot of influencers have also been leaving. This girl clearly does not, as she said, have any drama or nothing bad happens, so there isn't really much drama coming from this video specifically, but a lot of members have been leaving recently, and some of their reasons for leaving have been a lot more negative than this girl specifically.
A lot of people online make that assumption whenever stuff like this happens, but no. Morgan and I, who left, were literally hanging out with Gianna last weekend. She's a wonderful girl. And a lot of the members are my really close friends.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like when heads leave content groups, I'm primarily gonna assume they were left for 2 reasons. One, there was actually some drama, whether it was with the person that left or with other creators in the John or whatever. It was some drama. Or you outgrew the group, where you don't need these niggas anymore. Like, yeah, bro, I got fucking motion. I don't need them, bro. We don't need this group shit. I already got all the numbers off of these niggas, bro. We're good. That is like the 2 main reasons. Obviously, there can be other reasons for that. But that is primarily the 2 that you see. Right.
So let's keep it civil, guys. This is not a global conflict. This is the Glow House. And I hope that you guys can respect me and my decision. So obviously I am a content creator and influencer, but it is not my job. I don't make any money from it, and it's not my #1 priority. I have a separate software Glow House, and I hope that you guys can respect me and my decision. So obviously I am a content creator and influencer, but it is not my job. I don't make any money from it, and it's
Nah, hon, I don't believe you don't make $1 from any social media. How many social medias do you have, including TikTok? Nah, you definitely make some cheese from this shit. I won't say you make all your cheese from it, but you make some type of money from this. 1.2 million views on this? Nah. And if you got a YouTube, oh, you absolutely make cheese.
It's not my #1 priority. I have a separate software engineering related business that
Ooh, shout out you, hun. I ain't gonna lie. Girly pop doing her big business. on business. Facts. But yeah, nah, hun, you definitely make some type of cheese from socials. There's no.
I haven't talked about it online yet. I am a student who's working really hard to get into my dream colleges, to get my 1550 plus on the SAT, to continue getting all 5s on the APs. And I'm also a pageant competitor.
So she is pretty busy.
This is a whole lot of shit to balance, bro. Again, I don't know how heads be doing all this shit, bro. I'm really just the laziest motherfucker, as we can see. But yo, that shit is crazy. Shout out Hun, she really doing her big one. But yeah, nah, Hun, you're definitely making $1 off of social in some avenue. There's no way you're not.
As you can see, she has a lot of other priorities, and it makes sense if you have really good grades not to prioritize just online and your online platform, even if you are pretty popular. So she definitely seems to be making a very wise choice here, but others were not so happy about it. This girl is mainly talking about a controversy recently, and I shouldn't even call it that. People were mad at the meet and greets, apparently, that the girls weren't talking to them and interacting with them enough. It was really stupid. There were a lot of TikToks published about it. It was kind of a stuck-up, I own you type of situation, and obviously these girls are very, very young, and that's no excuse if they actually do something bad, obviously, but it does make them probably a little bit awkward. They don't know how to actually talk to followers and stuff, so they were a little bit awkward, and they...
Yeah, that's the shit, and bro, this is like a thing like that, like, it's still even hard for me to, like, even comprehend, because somebody pointed this out before. I love telling this story. I had in the comments was like, yo bro, truly, where do you stream? Because it would be really fucking insane if you were talking to yourself. Word, facts. But in all seriousness, yeah, there's nobody fucking here, and I'm not streaming. I don't stream. Fuck streaming. I'm gonna be honest, well, not fuck streaming. Let me chill, bro. I went too far. I'm digging. I don't like streaming in specific because you have to actively be there to stream. This is something Hassan complains about every fucking day. 8, 9, 10 hours, but like at the same time, these heads are choosing to stream that long. I don't want to stream at all because I like making my schlups and going back to do whatever I may be doing, which is probably watching anime or some bullshittery, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just not for streaming. I don't know. I just don't know how heads do it, especially for so long. Like how Asmongold and fucking like XQC be streaming for half the day. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is this even possible, bro? This shit crazy. Damn, this shit kind of hold on. I kind of lost my point now because I got into ranting about how long these niggas be streaming.
It does make them probably a little bit awkward. They don't know how to actually talk to followers and stuff, so they were a little.
Oh yeah, okay. Sidebarring back into my genre or whatever, right? We're streaming and jazz like that. But yo, one thing it's hard to comprehend is when you start looking at numbers and you realize, like, damn, because heads will look at you and be like, yo, bro, 200, 300, 400, 500, you know what I'm saying, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 views, bro, that's nothing. But if you put 5,000 niggas in a room, you're like, whoa. There's a lot of niggas in here, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. So then when you basically, it's the factor. Y'all have heard this before. You know how the thing where, oh yeah, I know faces, I don't know names, or I know names and I don't know faces. This is a thing like, yeah, you see heads in the comments saying stuff all the time. Shout out to the audience again. See heads all the time. But like, if you were actually to see heads faces, down in the sense of like doxing or whatever, but like see heads like and knowing that these people, oh yeah, they're watching your videos, like they're seeing the shit that you're saying, bro, it baffles me, bro. And like that shit always baffles me. I remember Pyrocynical was talking about this one time where he did a meet and greet and he was like, damn, oh, people actually watch my videos. I was like, oh shit, like, bro, because that shit kind of slapped me. I was like, damn, bro. There are heads watching these garbage ass videos, man. That's tough, bro. I guess we enjoying the slop together. Slippy! One more time. But yeah, nah. In all seriousness though, it like hits you. You're like, damn, bro, people are actually watching. Like, yo, there's a lot of heads like tapping in, bro. It's good work. Shout out to Uns again.
Awkward, and they probably didn't give the people as much attention as they wanted. So that led to them getting attacked online, a lot of backlash, which I find so stupid because I totally agree with this girl's point. Like, oh, sure, they have a lot of other controversies that a lot of influencers do, but, like, they don't owe you. Like, you should not be hating them online when you went to meet them and they didn't give you as much attention as you want. Like, that's such a non-problem.
Yeah, that's what I like to call, you definitely got to snap that thin line of pin. I keep saying that shit. Damn it. That thin line of parasociality. Fuck are we doing?
They deserve
a bunch of...
I gotta remember, your favorite content creator, your favorite streamer, your favorite whoever is still a human being. They still have flaws. They cannot perfectly interact, especially on a meet and greet tip, with every single one of their supporters / fans or whatever, on a personal, deep level with every single bull. This is something, again, you're imagining. I keep trying to tell heads, bro. They'll never get it, though.
People, followers, people that were kind of part of their friend group.
And let's get it, and let's twist it back, because, yo, heads will try to diggy me on this, bro. Didn't you just say you gotta appreciate it and love your audience? Yes. But again, when you get this big, this is, well, it's not like the Luddy argument, but it's like a pretend you got the 1% of a huge audience. That 1% is still a fuckload of people that you gotta deal with. It's like, At what point are you gonna look out and be like, okay, where I understand this motherfucker, they not gonna be able to do shit perfectly. Why? Because they're human as well. Yeah, they got a platform. Yeah, they got Otis John. They may have got accolades or whatever from posting, but like, still human. Shit can still go bad and still be flawed.
Weren't part of their friend group. Once again, kind of people that weren't as popular were invited to this thing, and they didn't felt like they were kind of ignored by some of the influencers. So a girl or two trashed a lot of them online, talked bad about them, and got them some hate. What kind of annoys me recently is with like TikTok, especially and other online platforms, it's so easy to get on and just hate on someone and get them so much hate because like all you have to do is record a quick like video. It's just so easy to like get mad over basically nothing. Like the amount of things people get mad at over basically nothing is insane. Like of course.
No, it's astronomical.
Of course, they didn't, as she said, they didn't have to invite these influencers that were so mad. And I'm pretty sure the influencer deleted the video because I could not find it. This is a very, very common thing for influencers. And it's not surprising that someone would make this comment, even if they were invited to the party. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like you should not have to, like, if someone does something rude to you at a party, you should, like.
I'm like, did we kind of skip a little bit? I was like, wait, what the hell just happened?
I'm pretty sure the influencer deleted the video because I could not find it. This is a very, very common thing for influencers.
Okay, I think that got cut out a little bit.
And it's not surprising that someone would make this comment, even if they were invited to the party. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like you should not have to, like, if someone does something rude to you at a party, you should, like, just because they invited you doesn't mean you can't talk about it later. What I'm saying is, like, people are always going to make up excuses to dislike you. And I'm not saying there's no.
Literally was saying that earlier. Yeah, there's just some heads, no matter what it is, they will just not fuck with you. Whether it be because of your rhetoric, your takes, nigga, how you look, like, bro, they'll just not fuck with you. Like, that's just what it is. You will say, you could literally post a like, I'm dead ass serious. I could post a video where I'm just sitting here like this for like 5 minutes straight, bro, and there would still be heads. Yo, nigga, why the fuck are you so goddamn ugly, nigga? What the fuck is the hair? Nigga, chop this shit. I know we're never being child violation. We already said it. But like, it's like, yo, what? That just comes with the internet game. That just comes with being a content creator. Some niggas, again, just not gonna fuck with you.
Reason to dislike the girls. What I'm saying is that this specific reason is just so dumb. It seems like people just want a reason to dislike them because they post sort of, some would consider cringy TikToks. So it's almost like the same situation.
Who the fuck doesn't at this point?
With his sisters is people almost just want to hate them enough that they do. Like that enough that they spread this and act like this is.
Like, especially now I'm thinking in my head, like all the influencer girly pops that we don't cover, who doesn't post cringe TikToks? Lala Sadi is complete like avocado. Like Lala Sadi is completely lapping the fuck out of them like 4 times. I don't think any of them, any head in the glow house, and correct me if I'm wrong. Again, Hun's gonna correct me for sure. I don't think any of the Huns in the glow house have ever made any worse TikToks than Lala Sadi. I will stamp that in, bro, because Lala Sadi shits, they're just, oh god, not the skinwalkers.
More than it is.
Popular opinion, but I think the glow house is actually going to make young teenage girls feel worse about themselves instead of boosting their confidence. Disclaimer, I'm not trying to shame these girls in any type of way, I'm just sharing my opinion. First of all, there is simply not enough inclusivity in that glow house. I'm sorry, but having Lele, Nevaeh, and Zuza is just not enough to show inclusivity. There are no Asian content creators in the glow house, nor are there Hispanic content creators either. Not only that, I would like to see more
Hun, I would just say scratch this out of your mind. Scratch this out of your mind. They not worried about identity politics. They're worried about who bringing the numbers. They worry about who bringing the numbers. That's just what it is. And even to that, like, yeah, they'll bring in some heads that, you know what I'm saying, have nothing to do with the John or whatever. But still, there's no way these heads got no plat or no nothing at all. There's impossible.
Size content creators in the glow house as well. When you look at the comments in a lot of these videos, a lot of them are literally young kids saying that, oh, these girls literally look mean, or like, oh, these girls look like they don't even like each other anyways.
I definitely do agree on the diversity part. Diversity is always a good thing, but once again, on the fake point, once again, yeah, sure, a bunch of them may be fake, like they could be fake, who knows, we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but
I'm like, yeah, that does nothing for me, because yeah, I think like most of this shit, especially in like, you know, the mainstream like YouTuber, TikTok, streaming game is all bullshittery, fake collabs and all this shit anyway.
A lot of people that have left, such as the girl we saw earlier, seem to have only positive things to say about it. Not saying that like she's the only voice for it, but she specifically, I mean, sure, we heard negative things about the party that happened where random people got invited, but the members themselves don't seem to dislike it. Like, I haven't seen too many TikToks of them complaining about it even when they leave. They only have positive. A bit weird, because reminder, a lot of them are like 13.
If the people that are watching your content are basically saying that you give off bad vibes, then I think it's a sign to maybe add members that actually seem nice and will spread the positivity that you claim. I definitely like the idea of the glow house, I just don't think the plan was properly executed. Since the glow house is fairly new,
yeah, I don't think most plans for content houses are executed perfectly, but
I'm not expecting a lot from them, but there definitely needs to be some changes, and I hope they can learn and grow from them.
And even though the group is new, I do think that if someone gets, like, if there's something leaked about them where, well, not even leaked, she has been saying the N-word and laughing about it and stuff, I don't know if she should actually be a member. I agree that, once again, if they are going to represent, like, once again, of course they're going to be awkward. I don't really agree with the fakeness, because unless they're...
And that's what I'm saying, like, yo, again, with this content, John, like, heads aren't really friends, bro. Like, I wouldn't expect these heads to be buddy-buddy, all that, because they never were going to be in the first place. The only reason they're, again, like, together is for clout! For money! Like...
are people that are actually part of it that have quit, that are making videos saying, oh yeah, it was so fake. There are people that have talked about, like, they don't really want to get into why they left, but they don't feel much against anyone else. Like, I've seen those videos, but unless there are people that are actually saying they're toxic, I just don't see where do you believe you. Because of course people at the party, some of them will complain if they don't get enough attention from, like, the top influencers, but, like, genuinely speaking, like, I have not heard anything from any...
Hold on. That shit is so crazy to me.
They don't get enough attention from, like, the top influencers.
No. Even a little bit before that.
I just don't see where do you believe you. Because of course people at the party, some of them will complain if they don't get enough attention from, like, the top influencers.
Glazing! Oh my god. If you're sitting there, excuse the Huns again, bitching, moaning, and crying because the top influencers, the most famous influencers in the Glow House didn't give you no attention, oh my fucking god. I'm sorry, hun, but I'm gonna call you a loser. Like, are you serious right now? I'm telling you, I have to stop idolizing people as gods. They're not gods. They're humans, just like you.
But, like, genuinely speaking, like, I have not heard anything from any of the girls that have left it.
One time in elementary school, a girl that I was friends with told me that there was a YouTube video made about me saying that I was the ugliest person in the world. Thanks. This one also goes back to freshman year. If you can't tell, a lot of stuff happened freshman year. But basically, a girl in my class stuck something to the back of my head, and everybody was laughing, but I didn't realize, like, that she did that, so I started laughing too, and then I realized that they were all laughing at me.
I'm not gonna sit here and...
Yeah, laughing at, not with. Yoko Soida's very familiar to that shit, bruh, because we definitely not laughing with them niggas. Yeah, my dumb ass. Y'all see me almost took myself out? Anyway, but yeah, obviously no head should be doing this shit to Hun, because fuck this she do to them. It's like, yo, bruh, this shit you can't control.
Pretend like the house is flawless. There are problems with it, obviously, but overall, it seems like at least the creators of it, because if there's have tons of controversies that I don't know about, please let me know in the comments. I did some research, but I didn't see too much. Sure, some of the members, like Preslee, have a lot of controversy, but it seems like their intentions were fairly good. I mean, like this girl who had been treated like trash by so many people, which we'll be seeing some more of her stories because I just feel like it needs to be shown. She has been in a lot of their videos, and they don't seem too toxic towards her. Of course, the comments are full of toxicity, and, like, of course, people are going to be rude to her in the comments, like, because...
Oh, God, I fucking hate TikToks. Holy fuck. Yo, these shits make me cringe so bad. Yeah, heads are so right. But... again, yo, this is not content for me, as we know. Again, this is for the teenage girly pop.
I mean, that's people on the internet. They love to say nasty stuff.
Oh, not Miss Go Crazy, by the way. I wasn't talking about. Obviously, I'm talking about the TikToks here. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Like, this is so fucking cringe.
Of course, people are going to be rude to her in the comments, like, because, I mean, that's people on the internet. They love to say nasty stuff. But it is nice to see them including people, and as well as that girl with cancer. So it seems like they do have problems, but in some ways their intentions seem to be good with this house. Like, they don't seem to be trying to create a negative place. They seem to be trying to spread...
I would hope not, because obviously then that is just totally hypocritical on what the one girly pop was saying, how they're trying to be different and spread like a more positive John. But I also to that, like, I just don't believe it. And that's not because of, like, them specifically. This is just content houses and shit. Like, it's all, again, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what any of these niggas try to portray a story on that shit. It's all about clout, money. It's all about the collabs and all that shit, bro. The only reason heads would even be together to get a content house is because you need more content. What does the content need? Views. What does that get you? Money. And, like, it all leads back to the same shit, bro. If your heads is thinking that shit is all genuine, bro, come the fuck on. There can be genuine moments, some cool shits between in these content houses and all that shit, but genuine 100% of the time, bro. Wagwan.
Bombocard!
Positivity.
So, when I was...
You know what's crazy? I was just about to ask this,
seem to be trying to create a negative place. They seem to be trying to spread positivity.
And the Huns could call me... Oh... So. Fuck! Bro, god damn it.
Like, they don't seem to be trying to create a negative place. They seem to be trying to spread positivity.
Yo, the Huns can say I'm dick eating. I'll take that to the chin. The Huns can say I'm dick eating. Because this was something when we were covering the Calgora sisters, I've been wondering in my head, and then I saw, like, a YouTube short, right? They were saying that... Which one? Eliana is the youngest. They were saying that Sunday and Demetra had got Botox and all that. And I'm like, yo, that's kind of believable. I'm going to keep it a buck. I can believe that. Does Miss Presley Faith, did she get Botox? Because I'm looking at this mark, and they always say they have the dark marks where the needle goes in. Does she get Botox? I'm asking. The Huns can let me know. I'm asking. I'm not saying for sure, bro. She got the work done. All this. But like, it just had me a little curious.
Positivity.
So, when I was in 8th grade, I went to a really small...
Like, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Please let me come back to the tea party. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, seriously, one of the Huns. Somebody confirm that for me. Did she use Botox or whatever?
School. There were only like 50 kids.
Also, how old is Presley Faith? Like, hold on. Can we just look that up? Hold on. Am I spelling her name wrong? Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, let me see. She's 15! Bro, oh no, bro, they got him in the psyops from the earth, bro. Never, bro. Oh my god, bro, you're kidding me. Ain't no way she potentially getting Botox at 15, brother. At 15, brother? Bro. Bomba clat, wagwan.
Bomba clat.
Bomba clat. Wagwan. Your young ones need to go live out your childhood. You need to go make them memories. The TikTok content, no. You don't need the clout and the money. You need the memories to look back. And then you could go start working on making, like, you know what I'm saying, money and all that type of jazz. Yo, at 15, bro? 15, bro? Yo, she getting Botox at 15, bro. This is a this definitely a problem. This absolutely a problem. Because then she gonna keep doing this junk over the time of her life, and that junk could really rock your John up, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Some of the hag-maxing Huns, especially ones that's getting like Botoxes and Johns, we know, once you get up there, yo, this junk, it's not really giving up. I ain't gonna lie. So she doing this from 15, and she gonna end up continuously doing this over time, bro. Girly pop.
Girly pop.
It's a no from me. Personally. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, yo, I'm thinking she at least like 17, 18 around this young. She's 15 years old, brother. Where's my headphones at? Did I drop them? Yeah, I dropped them. They're going. Oh yeah, I dropped them. But I'm thinking she at least like 17, 18, boy. 15, boy. Oh, 9, boy. What the hell? Yeah. Yo.
Kids that went to my school, so keep that in mind. This was during lunch, and a kid with special needs came up to me and started making fun of me for like 2 minutes straight. Like, he was touching me and calling me names and just making fun of me, and nobody was doing anything about it. And like I said, this was at lunch, and there were only 50 kids that went to my school, so everybody saw it. I just felt really embarrassed and like...
There's only 50 kids that went to the school? What?
Almost humiliated. I knew it wasn't like his fault really because he didn't know, but it was really embarrassing. Long story short, my best friend at the time also started making fun of me. Here's another one from middle school. So one time I was sitting and eating lunch, and then this girl came up to me and she like touched my head, and after she touched me, she like ran away. So of course I was just like weirded out.
Once again, while they have problems, a lot of the stuff they are...
Yo, I was thinking some devious shit in my head. I'm like, yo, bruh, if you come up and touch me, bro, where is it? Nah, let me not even put that right around, because that's the type of shit they'll try to use against you. All I'm gonna say is that, yeah, bro, you shouldn't just be going around touching heads randomly, whatever the fuck, even if you think that shit, tee-hee, is funny. Yeah, like, yo, keep your hands to your damn self.
Doing at the same time is very nice. Like, this girl, like, I know, like, I'm sure we all know middle school, terrible place. Not a fun place. High school sucks too, but at least, like, you kind of get to choose your classes. I cannot imagine, like, the...
High school is, oh, God. Get a fucking diploma. You know what? Fuck what I was about to say. We not going for no high school dropouts. If you don't, if college not for you, trust, college wasn't for Trilly. But for a lot of heads, college is, bro. Especially if your goals, passion, dreams, and all that requires you to get a degree in which the career path you want to go down needs that. They needs that, John. So yes, you're definitely, if need to, going to college. But what you are absolutely, unequivocally, unquestionably going to do is get a fucking diploma. Because there is too many of these goddamn jits, especially these days, bro, where they somehow dropping the fuck out. I don't even know how the fuck their parents are letting them do this shit. Like, how the fuck are you dropping out at 15, 16? This is some bullshit. I don't know what the hell is going on. Your ass is going to get a diploma. That's it.
Amount of hatred this girl got just for not having hair. Like, who cares if she doesn't have hair? Who cares?
Nah, exactly what I'm saying, bro. See, this is the ad hominem shit.
What kind of hairstyle someone has? Like, just leave them alone. It's none of your business.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
Touching them is so weird. Like, I remember I went during COVID, and like, there's this one kid that would like follow me around the hallways, and he'd be like, "You can't escape me," and like, he was really, really weird for no reason. I did nothing to this kid. And I remember one time I was like walking home, and he like
followed. This nigga was hitting a Naruto run.
Followed me home. It was so.
What the fuck? Wagwan. What the fuck, Wagwan?
Oh, weird. And he was like telling me how he knew where I lived and he was gonna like kill my pets. It was definitely an experience. So I am
Nigga. What the fuck? Bombaclat! Bombaclat! Nah, nigga. I'm like, yo, hold on, brother. I would ask this nigga, yo, you watched the Dahmer documentary? Nah, nigga. There's something up with you, nigga.
no idea. Like, I can't even explain how much I feel bad for this girl, and I'm just glad that this house included her and helped boost her career, help get her more followers. And sure, there's negativity towards her because of her lack of hair, but like overall, she's going to get like
that shit doesn't even like. Well, no, it does count as negativity, but in the way like I'm seeing this, John. Yeah, bro. Like, nah, that's just niggas dick eating. Again, when I'm hearing like negativity, I'm hearing like shit you could genuinely. Well, no. Better yet, nah. You know, we could just sparse it out like how we usually do. There's genuine criticism, and then there's hate. Overall, both of these things are negative aspects, because if you're getting hate with criticism, it's usually negative, and hate is directly negative, duh. But like, yeah, I'm only focused on the shit where it's genuine criticism. They did a bad act that either put people in harmful ways, or they were hypocrites, liars, yada yada, all this. I don't give a fuck how somebody looks, bro. If you think a nigga is chopped, that's you. Keep it to your damn self, though. Cause it's like, and that's another thing too. Oh my god. And for girly pop, you know what I'm saying? That this was some shit she was talking about in real life, whatever, right? So that's a whole even different manner. But a lot of heads online, bro. If your face had to be attached to some of the bullshit coming out these niggas' mouths in the comments, bro. Not even just some of my shits, like when the G-boys be talking about some of these other heads, boy, you're not saying that shit. You're not, bro. Dead ass. Let's keep it a buck. You're not saying that shit. You're not saying that shit without a PFP and all that shit. You're not. It's like, bro, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these niggas need to keep their shit on hush. They want to shove out criticism but won't take it back. And then funny enough, this is the shit they were saying about the Hun. Miss Coco's crazy. Oh, because she's 16 or whatever. Yo, she can't be criticized. Like, nah, bro. She'll take that criticism back to the chin. She herself was saying this, John. Like, nah, I can't be criticized and all that type of beat. It's just like that, bro. Like, what? Bro, most heads saying this shit, especially online, bro, they just shelving out their own. Better yet, we gonna really. A lot of heads online, it's the same thing with how most bullies are online. I mean, well, there are bullies online too, or whatever. I gotta see, you could block these niggas. But anyway, sidebarring that, like, this is how it is for bullies and shit in real life. Most bullies and shit are only pushing out, like, hate and doing this negative shit to motherfuckers because they got their own demons or their own insecurities. And now, especially heads online, you just pushing that shit out to somebody else, bro, because you don't want to deal with them shits yourself. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Again, that's why I said I'll never take niggas like that serious, bro, especially not no damn G-boys. Niggas crazy.
She's gonna get positive things out of this situation, and it seems like a cool thing. Like, maybe they are mean to her, maybe they are fake to her, but she hasn't seemed to say too many negative things about them lately. I'm hoping it's all positivity, so I feel like their intentions seem to be good, even though they're flawed.
I walked up to her and she told me that she did it as a dare. Now that I'm older, I'm able to kind of look back on these experiences and laugh just because they were so weird. But at the time, it was not funny and it was really difficult to go through those things. So this is your reminder to be kind. Anyways, that's pretty much it.
And we're gonna go off topic a tiny bit here, I know, forgive me, but I know a lot of you guys are kind of younger. You're like, I believe probably in middle school. A few of the
yeah, Trilly's the unk, so not me, but I would presume, yeah. A ton of the girly pops watching, yeah, they're really young.
Few of you guys definitely are, and some advice if you did make it this far into the video, that like you will, like she says, you will look back and laugh at it. Like, if you are going through a time where like people are being rude to you and stuff, you will laugh at it. Like, I forgot half the things that one kid did to
that shit. I'm trying to tell you, yo, like, not in this sense, because this is like, when I say memories, I was just saying this earlier, but in the sense of this, like, you don't want to look back, oh, heads were fucking bullying me or whatever the fuck, oh, the good times. Nah, but like, heads gotta understand a lot of the shit, bro. When time goes by, you gonna be thinking different rhetoric. The way you're gonna look at stuff, I say this all the time, changing patterns of behavior. Then your perspective's gonna broaden. You're gonna look at Jones deep, more deeper, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You're gonna, Yoko Soy Dubs.
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
No.
Not at all. But, I'm sorry, it comes so funny. But yeah, like, you're gonna learn, you're gonna have more empathy, at least I'd hope, obviously. And then I've been with saying, like, yo, you're gonna be able to just look at things different, like, hopefully more wise. But prefrontal cortex develops at 25. That shit is bullshit. These niggas 40 still fucking it up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, sidebar. And that, it's like, yeah, you're gonna look back at a lot of this shit, like, yeah, I'm a whole different person now, bro. That John not even really bothering me for real, whatever, right? Like, that's just what it is. When you get to your own status.
Annoy me in middle school, like you will literally forget about it. Like I remember thinking it was the most awful experience of my life, and then a year later, like I never saw the kid again because I think he dropped out. I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared one day, thank goodness. And I never saw the kid
Thank goodness.
again. Like you will forget about it and you will laugh about it. You'll maybe remember 2 or 3 things, but it really won't be that bad anymore. Like it will get better. A lot of things are really temporary in life. Friends, a lot of them are very temporary. People being jerks to you are very, very temporary. And sometimes you need to focus on things that you actually care about, your dreams and stuff, because
I fucking love being right, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And that's no ego shit for Trilly. I know how I get down. Trilly's the loser, never beating the dumbass allegations, all this different shit, rotting in the boss's basement. Shout out the boss. We love the boss, you already know. I love being right. I sure do. It's simply stamped in. It is. Focus on your goals, passions, and dreams. Facts. Facts! That's all you need to be worried about. Not all these auxiliary shits. Not worried about niggas glazing you the fuck up, getting a validation, gratification. Not worried about the clout or the money or whatever. Like, yeah, heads duh, want to be successful and all that type of beat. So, I gotta say why you worry about the money. But the clout and all this different junk, like, bro, fuck all that. Focus on the shit that makes you happy, bro. That ass, I be trying to tell these niggas. Focus on the shit that keeps you up to be putting out the best energy and the best version of yourself, baby. And second to that, keep around the peoples that make you do that. The people that have your best interest have. And now I'm fucking up my own rhetoric. The people that have your best interest at heart and you have theirs. These are the Jones you need to focus on, bro. Not this TikTok fuckery, not this damn cloud, not these shorts, not these, like, all this shit, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, I'm telling you, this is what's rotting the fuck out of niggas. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They'll never believe Trilly. Tough.
those are worth more than people and experiences at high school, at middle school, all those things. Popularity, that does not matter. Buying clothes, like I know this sounds cliche, but like buying the cool shoes, that does not mean anything in life. And you will forget about middle school, you'll forget about high school.
That shit really doesn't mean shit. Let me go ahead and put this in perspective. I will never forget shit like this back in high school. I knew niggas that will walk in with a Louis fucking Vuitton belt on, and these niggas live in a 2-bedroom apartment with their entire family. I'm not knocking nobody's fucking struggle, but you know what? I am knocking your fucking priorities because they're dog shit. Think I give a fuck about a Louis belt when niggas are trying to put the boss in a 5-bed, 5-bath? It wasn't me, it was the other heads, obviously. But like, thinking in their perspective, why the fuck would I give a shit about flexing a belt and like, it looks like fam is struggling. We don't even have actual beds, individual beds to sleep on, and niggas want a Louis belt? Get the fuck out of here. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas are so fried as fuck by the internet and FOMO and all this different shit, bro. I'm telling you.
One day anyway.
I can't make all my decisions just based off of what has the most clout or audience. I have to make it based on what I love and what I believe will help me have like a tangible impact on teen girls. Pageants are a really big commitment by my choice because I want to work hard. I'm going to take you guys along with me on the whole process of preparing. In fact, during the week of the first Glow House party, I have an interview clinic, which I'm very excited about. This was a very sad and very difficult decision to make, and I'm going to continue to cheer on all of the—
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to say a hot take from Trilly. I don't even know if this will be a hot take. Them girly pop.
Girly pop.
Those teenage and even younger beauty pageants, them shits off. Them shits are off. I'm sorry to say, but them shits are super fucking off. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why are we rating teens and shit on their beauty and all that and asterisk, like, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, like, what the fuck are we doing?
These girls forever. So if you were disappointed, I'm so sorry. I hope you can understand and respect the decision and continue to support me because
I don't believe that they've banned any members yet for like very bad reasons. Like, you know, like when someone does something bad, you get kicked out of like a movie or something. I don't believe that anyone's banned yet, but the people that have left, as you can see early on in the video or now, like they have positive things to say. It's because usually they have other things like she is part of the pageant, or you have college grades, so many different things that you have to worry about. And obviously being an influencer should probably not be at the top of your list. It's not really a fun career. I remember watching this dude give a speech in like Harvard. It might have been Harvard. It was some college. And he was talking about how a lot of influencers are influencers, not because they choose to be, but because they can't get jobs because of past videos. And that like disturbed me.
Oh yeah, digital footprint. Holy fuck. Well, this is a thing. This is also a matter of, well, what are you saying out on the internet? Like if you're making the most outlandish, fucking crazy, rage bait bullshittery, posting some dumb junk, then yeah, you gonna have the devil's footprint. You gonna be looking like Shinra. I'm not gonna lie. But even to that factor, like, yeah, depending on what it is, yeah, it may be far to far. go, what the hell is up with Trilly not gramming? It may be hard to find employment, say, if the content creation career doesn't work out.
Because I was like, dang, like that hit hard. I was like, dang, like that's a scary idea. Imagine you literally can't get a job anywhere. And I'm not saying these girls are problematic. I'm not saying they couldn't get jobs. I mean, sometimes social media can definitely help you get a job. What I'm saying is like the influencers that like post something problematic early on, I mean, like it can ruin you for life. Like if it goes viral enough, like you won't be able to get a job. Just imagine like that's your only option, being an influencer, and like now you hate being an influencer. You know, you're infamous and you hate it. Like that would definitely be a life to live. I am not surprised that the Glow House is not beloved.
Well, not my response to that is my same response to some of the girly curly pops when they talk about the OF shit. I'm not gonna lie, or not the OF shit in general, but like when they say it's their last resort, it was the only thing they had left to do. Yeah, let me go ahead and introduce you. Google Docs, Google Slides. I always click on Google Slides for this shit. You hit blank presentation. You know what? Let's go full screen. You hit blank presentation. You boom, boom, boom. Start adding these. Hey man, idea 1. Yep, you already know how it goes. Idea 2. Yeah, you gonna start writing them shits down. Cause dead ass niggas be lying, bruh. But in that case where you truly did get shelved and fucked, yeah, you might just be boxed. But at the same time, I mean, you could still do content creation. Who said you had to use your face? The fuck?
Because it's kind of obvious, like if you have a bunch of very, very famous or very, very popular influencers, a few of them are definitely going to get into controversy. I mean, it's like 1 out of 2 influencers, I swear, that gets into something, and then they'll represent the Glow House. I've seen TikToks calling out people, but they don't say their name. They say someone, a member of the Glow House, and then, you know, they're representing it. So if they make a bad decision, they're representing it. So I'm not one bit surprised that people dislike it, because there's so many different reasons why this would go wrong. But from the core, I've said this a million times, but I'm just going to summarize basically.
Bro, is Presley Faith really 15? Because now this shit is really...
point that I made this video. But from the core, I don't think that they have bad intentions. Let me know what you think about this video. Give me your thoughts on the Glow House. Give me your thoughts on Presley. Give me your thoughts on everything. Just please be respectful in the comments. And yeah, really let me know what you think. I'm interested to what my audience has to say about this, because it definitely is an interesting topic. And you guys have asked for it a few different times.
It's like, is this shit... Bro.
So I figured now is a good time to cover it.
Help a family. Get a sweatshirt. Got a shirt of love, baby. They already know. But yo, of course, shout out shirt of love with the hun. Miss Coco's Classy, Miss Coco Bud. Already know, baby. That was the I'm about to just take myself out at this point, bro, I swear. The pathetic Presley Faith situation. Of course, racism, Glow House drama. Yo, y'all see my hair? I ain't gonna lie, for the heads of seeing this, y'all, like, right after this, I gotta pop out to the salon, so, yeah. Hopefully my hair won't be looking as crazy as it does normally, because it'll get fixed. Anyway, sidebar on that. Yeah, of course you guys want to watch the OG video. Down in the description, first link. Share the love with Miss Coco Bud. And final opinions and conjecture, at least for specific... Ooh, you already know the grammar jump be pissing me off. Specifically for Miss Presley Faith, well, one, as we just got off of saying, if she's truly 15, bruh, yeah, she need to go live a life, bro. This clout shit is dead. Like, I'm so tired of all this shit. Like, yo, you jit, and like the jits especially, like, this is why socials and John, especially TikTok, the brain ride apps, done fucked y'all up. Because now it's like, damn, bro, how many followers you got on TikTok, bro? You don't even got no emotion for real. And niggas is dead ass jits worrying about this junk. I'm like, bro, your TikTok clout and all that shit. Matter of fact, all of that shit. Now, I'm gonna just end it with this. When you get out of high school, all the clout and all these things y'all were worrying about do not fucking matter anymore. You go out into the real world, bro. Niggas don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You walk down your local street, niggas really don't give a shit. You go in your local Walmart, niggas don't give a fuck how many TikTok followers and all this bullshit you got. They don't care. They got their own shits to deal with. They got their own struggles on Jones. So if you are jit now stressing to look like the most beautiful girly pop ever, like your favorite influencer, or you need this much clout because you want to be cool and farm, or nobody's gonna give a fuck once you get out of high school. Just focus on what makes you happy and your passions, because nobody's gonna give a shit. I'm telling you, that's just what it is. But again, specifically for Presley Faith, yeah, it's just in the first part, at the very least, with her friend, the whole N-word jump, the racism, yeah, that's cooked out. That's completely shot out. Again, I ain't hear not a lick, not an N-word and all that. So yeah, that's just heads doing too much, bro. I don't know what we're talking about there. As far as in the overall regard within the Glow House, yeah. Again, it doesn't seem like they're the worst Johns ever. Some heads, some girly pops who've seen the vids, have their criticisms for them, saying that they could be promoting unrealistic beauty standards and all that. And to that degree, like I said in the vid, you shouldn't compare yourself to any of these huns, because at the end of the day, the only person you're ever going to be is you. Hemming off of that, on an overall though, yeah, I mean, hopefully with this Glow House John, I mean, hopefully they can really put out a good message, good rhetoric and all that. But I wouldn't say I'm not too confident on heads doing that, but it just doesn't seem as though, like, we've been focusing on that much, at least recently, of the positivity, considering drama and Miss Preslee Faith. But of course, if anything else does come out with the whole Glow House situation and or Miss Preslee Faith, then of course we'll be here to cover it. But other than that, again, shout out love it, Miss Coco's Goodies, Miss Coco Bud, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.